This conference will now be recorded.
Fine. Yesterday we are learning like purchase agreements. Okay, purchase agreements and sales agreements. Purchase agreements and sales agreements we are learning. So this is a kind of commitment between your company and vendor. If it is a purchase agreements, if it is a sales agreements, commitment between you and your customer, your organization versus customer. Okay. Yesterday I have created one agreement. Let me show, and then we'll continue today. So procurement and sourcing module. Purchase agreements. I think we have created sales agreements. Let me go back to sales and marketing. I did not remember whether we have created purchase agreement or sales agreement. Anything is fine. Both are same. Okay, purchase agreement only we have created. I will show for both sides if you want. Okay, there is no issue. Only the difference is like here it is customer, there that is here sales agreement customer, whereas purchase agreement is vendor. So one agreement was created. So this is 1000 items. I would like to purchase like this item D001. I would like to purchase 1000 items. So for this, vendor has offered me normal 1500 is the price. On top of that, he has given 5% discount. He has allowed me 5% discount. This offer is up to December 31st. December 31st. Now I'm releasing order. I'm clicking on release order. This is 1000 is the agreement. 1000 is the agreement, but 1000 we will not collect this 1000, or we are not going to receive 1000 items at a time. So initially I am giving an order for 15 quantity. Okay, you can enter here 15 quantity. Okay, click create. Click create. So what happened? Create purchase order, automatic purchase creation vendor account for purchase order has been created. So the display message is not that much fruitful. Automatically purchase order was created. Purchase order number 425 was created. Let me show that one. Procurement sourcing. I'm just opening another tab. Purchase orders, all purchase orders. So in this, if you go to 420, like the purchase orders little bit up, you will find purchase order 40425. So this 425 is created. Okay. So here 15 quantity, price 1500. 5% discount also captured automatically from there. Okay, so warehouse I'm filling. I'm doing confirmation, normal process. I'm doing confirmation, product receipt and invoice. Then I will create another one. I will show you that what exactly it is happening.
Please click allow to play the video.
Now I'm doing product receipt. So here while doing product receipt, if it is registered quantity, it is showing escalation mark and it is not showing anything. The reason behind, any idea? Can you please anyone explain me why this is line, purchase lines are not showing?
Yeah, we have to select order quantity here.
Exactly. So because we have not done registration,
Yeah,
it is
other
not showing.
steps we have not. Yeah, we are directly going to product receipt.
Yes. So we need to change to order quantity. Then it will show the details without any escalation mark. Then it will show the line details. Okay. So click OK. One second. Why I'm getting error message? Give me 1 second. Let me verify whether people are did something in this environment. So this is ledger setup, ledger. What is the account structure? Fine. Okay. So this item, let me verify one more thing, one more setup. Fine. Everything is fine. No changes. Okay. So let me go to this item D001. D001 item number. This is standard cost. Item model group is standard cost. If the item model group is standard cost, we need to map item price. Okay. So cost price should be there. It is available or not. 1 second. Cost price is exist from here. Give me 1 second. Let me verify whether the cost centers are mapped here or not. Okay. So account structure with combination is not correct. Zero zero two business unit 002. Okay, and then department 24. Department 24. Okay, for department 24, 010 is not the correct one. For 24, it should be 013 or 014. So I need to change it to 013. So of course, this is a financial dimension related structure, but if you understood, this is fine. Actually, it is a finance topic, but let us understand. So for department 24, we have mapped 013 or 014 or empty. This is the setup we mapped. But here we have mapped 010. That is the reason it was stopping. Okay, let me verify in the header level. These are financial dimensions. In the financial dimensions, what is the combination we have mapped? Fine. Here also I'm changing to 014. Next, car audio is correct. Okay, anything is fine. So I'm updating financial dimensions. So what I did, I have changed cost center from 010 to 014. The reason behind, in this structure for 24 department, these are the two options. That is the reason. So it is condition I have mapped. Okay.
Because my query is like the setup. If we have used the setup, so automatically these things has to automatically update, right?
Okay. So there are two areas. One is 1 second. I will show you. So this is actually financial dimensions. Of course, for both T&L and finance people should know financial dimensions. So for vendor or customer, we can map. This is for header, PO header, and customer is for sales order header. And item, it is line details, PO line details, SO lines. So what it means, so in the purchase order, like let me show. This is, I don't want. Let me take duplicate. For vendor, we can map here. Procurement sourcing module, vendors, all vendors. So now we are doing for like vendor 1002. So for this vendor 1002, we can map financial dimensions if you want. So usually we will not map, but like sample data will not map, but in real time scenario we'll map here on the downside financial dimensions. These financial dimensions are copied from vendor account to this purchase order. So that is the reason it was coming those dimensions. Now we have modified. In the same manner for item master also we can map it. So in the item master also, if you go to product information management, released products, sorry, D001, am I right? It is, what is the item? D001. So for this D001, any item, I'm just telling you. 1 second, it is opening. So we have financial dimensions in the downside. Here. Okay. So what happened in the vendor? In the vendor, it is already mapped. Those are populated in the purchase order header level. From header level, line level also it was updated from header level to line level. So you can map item level also at item level and vendor level. Whatever you have mapped, that will be populated from there to here. So it was populated, but this 24 department, under this 24 department, it should be like 013 or 014 as per the customer requirement. It was mapped, but it was entered 010. That is the reason it is throwing error message. Clear?
Yeah, not
Hello.
what exactly I want to know, like this item master also we are doing that, and this vendor. So what is the best practice? Where exactly we have to do this?
So in general, it will be mapped at vendor level. At
Okay.
vendor level, we map it. Yes, Panchal, tell me.
So that we have done some changes into that financial dimension in GL. Okay. So
Not GL.
which is the
Okay,
general
okay.
ledger setup. So which one is the override to other one? Because I have done something on vendor and I done something on GL setup. So which one is effectively working? Means which one is
For this, I have not done any GL level. GL level I have verified only. Am I right? So I will tell you. Accounting structure is the instructor. This is the instructor. Whatever giving instructions, the entire system should follow. Accounting structure. Okay. So in the accounting structure, I have verified. When I have verified, it is under 24 department. 24 department 24. Department 24. It was mapped like default setups 013 or 014. So I need to obey these instructions. I need to obey these instructions for the process. If you are using department 024, you need to map 013, 014. Now in the vendor account, it was mapped like this. This is actually like someone has mapped. But if it is 24, definitely we need to map 013 or 014. This is the actual one. But some users, because this application is handling by many people, so some users mapped like this. This is wrong. This is wrong. So whatever it was mapped here, it was populated in the purchase order. Understood?
no, but yeah.
Tell
So
me.
if I have done changes into GL setup or on vendor card.
I have not changed in. Come again your question.
That whenever this department is 024, my cost center value would be either 13 or 14.
Yes.
This is what we have set up in GL setup. Okay.
Exactly.
But on Wonder card, that department I have selected is 24, but my this cost center would not this range. Okay, it
This
is
is
in
wrong.
different range.
Yeah, this is wrong. Which
So I
is
have
wrong.
changed.
Yeah.
So I have just changed on vendor card. Okay. Either I have to add into that GL setup that value 10, 010 as well, along with that.
No. See, this is the instructions, as I told you. Okay. Now we need to change in the vendor card. In the vendor card, you need to change. This is the actual practice. Because as I told you, that is the instructions giving by for the entire system. So that will not be changed. Now we need to
But
update
later.
the vendor.
Yeah, understood that we have to run changes into the vendor card itself only. But
Exactly.
if it is at some point of time, if such kind of requirement is there that I need to update my financial dimension with
Okay.
after go live. So is it possible
Yeah, you can
or
change.
not?
Like you mean to say, like here 010 is a valid scenario for department 24. This is your assumption, right? This is your like now you came to know like 010 should be allowed under department to 024. In that case, you can go to account structure, you can modify.
So now whatever the transactions are coming after that updation, on that transaction, that effect will be updated only.
Exactly.
Previous transaction will not affected.
Exactly. Yes, you are right.
But can we do it, na?
Yeah, you can do. Yes,
Okay.
we can do, because okay. So now actually like I don't want to further more errors once again. So I have changed at vendor level. Okay. So 013. So now in the purchase order also, because already purchase order is created, once if you change in the vendor, it will not change in the purchase order, because so always from parameters to setups and masters, and from there to transactions. Anything, it will be from here to here, derived from parameters to setups and masters, from masters to transaction. In the transaction, if you want, you can change.
Yeah, I am having this one query, like if it is already accounting structure, we have done them in the implementation level, we have done, right, in accounting structure. So in the item, maybe by mistake we have entered that, maybe that is 01 whatever it is there, right?
Okay.
Because already it is set, so this error has to not come. That is my thing. If it is set already, set up everything, so the error which came in purchase order, that will not come, like if it is already set up.
So here, that's what, see, from next time onwards, it will not come.
Okay.
From
No,
next
maybe
time
new item. Yeah, maybe see one by one. If you're changing here, so it is too much time consuming. So if it is
that's what,
like
that's
if
why,
we'll select suppose 1003, and then again we'll face this error. So
yes,
there is some permanent setup will be there, right? Like in this
that's
scenario also.
yeah, that's why I have mapped actually like I have mapped directly in the vendor account. Okay, give me 1 second. Why it is taking? Okay, if I selected like if I mapped in the vendor account, if I mapped, then automatically next time onwards it will not come that error message. That's why I have changed in the vendor account.
Okay, so means we have to do at vendor level only, not in item level, right?
So
this type of setup.
yeah, because this is mapped in the vendor level, but not in the item level. In the item level, it is correct. It's not that much mistakes. So wherever it is there, vendor and item. So there are two areas, vendor and item. So you can change in vendor and item lines also, both. Okay. So it was changed in the item also, and as well as vendor also. Fine. Actually, it was closed. This vendor. So now Why it was system is slow.
Can you do that at vendor group level?
No, vendor group level we don't have any dimensions.
So you need to set up for each vendor?
Yeah, exactly. Because each vendor level only, like we are going to do postings, not vendor group level. Vendor group is for financial ledger accounts only main accounts are ledger accounts.
So there is no link between the vendor and then that account structure. So according to account structure, somebody has to set up the vendor master.
Yes. So not only vendor or vendor, customer, item, chart of accounts, everywhere we have financial dimensions. If you want, you can map it. Yes, in the master levels also, but not at the vendor group level. In the vendor group level, we don't have any financial.
It's not like if you want, you can map, right? See, you need to map it because we are restricting at the rule level. So you need to repull that in the master level, vendor or customer.
I will show you that one. Give me 1 second. Why it is taking some time to me. I will show you that one. Give me 1 second.
Rule is restricting, so you need to follow the rule.
I will tell you what is the rule. Okay, just give me. Actually, this is a financial discussions, but let me show. Give me 1 minute. The system is slow. I'm not able to access this environment.
So if the customer is, I have a different question actually. If the customer is a vendor, you create 2 records?
Customer is a?
If the customer is a vendor, you create 2 records?
Yes, you need to create customer and vendor, because for vendor you cannot create a sales order.
Okay.
For customer you cannot create a purchase order. Am I right? So it is must. It is must. Okay. Give me 1 second. Otherwise, let me close this one and let me open. I don't know why it is taking this much time.
No powder game question. So I'm checking with this guy actually, like I'm asking separate environment. It should not affect my sessions. It is slow. Okay, fine. Give me 1 second. So let me show the structure first. Okay, this is financial topic, but let us discuss what it means here. Ledger form, general ledger, in this structure. This is here. If you are selecting this one, this is optional. If you are selecting department, then only it will ask you, it is mandatory. If you are not selecting, it will not ask any dimension.
Understood?
What is
Understood?
this you have selected in business units? Inverted comma. What is means that mean?
So here this is optional. This is colon, like quotation start, quotations end, common means it is blank. Blank allowed means it is optional.
Hmm.
Okay, and here it is mandatory. So in this also optional will be allowed. So optional means if you have not selected anything is fine. If in case if you are selecting department 24, you need to select optional or you need to map 013014. So business department is not mandatory, but department if you are selecting 24, you need to select 13 or 14 or blank. You should not select 010. That is the condition. Okay. Understood? So if you want further discussions in the finance session, whoever is there will discuss. This is financial instructions like accounting structure instructions. That is the reason it is asking. Okay. Regarding this accounting structure, if you want further discussion, definitely we'll discuss in finance. Okay. So
that means
here
you don't need to set up the vendor. If you set up, then
yes,
it must be correct.
department. Yes, yes, exactly. Okay. So what happened?
So on a transaction level, I can change it, like, right? So I can.
Yes. Yeah, at any point of time.
No, on the transaction level, I cannot change it. If the once the vendor is set up, on the transaction level, I cannot change it. Right?
No. 1 second. Say parameters level or structure level.
Yeah, parameters level, vendor level, transaction level.
So in this now accounting structure, from accounting structure, okay, the instructions in the masters we have mapped. Masters we have mapped financial dimensions. Then whatever in the masters it was mapped, it will be transferred to transactions. In the transactions, whatever I want, I can change. If you want, you can change. System will not stop you. This is a design always from masters to transactions, or if it is suppose now parameters are not came into the picture in this financial dimensions. So from masters, whether it may be vendor master or item master, it was moved from these dimensions, whatever it is there in financial dimensions, it was moved from year to year. And in the transaction, if you want, you can change. System will allow you. System will allow you. Ultimately, the final is transaction only.
Yeah, but now you said like transaction it is restricting, so I'm changing the vendor.
Yeah, here the condition transaction level condition is not fulfilling the accounting structure. Okay, so this will be never end process. In finance we'll discuss. I'm sorry to interrupt here. We'll discuss in finance session. Okay.
No, just have one last question. So you have the vendor master setup and you have item master setup. So when you select a vendor on the transaction, its finance limit is going to fill. And when you select an item, then also, so if the vendor item finance limit setup is different, so on transaction level, which is going to like happen?
So that's what here for vendor it is header level, for item it is PO lines. This is line level.
Each line has its own dimension.
Yes, it has functionality.
So which financial dimension eventually it will go?
So for in the header, vendor account financial dimensions will be captured. In the line level, item dimensions will be captured.
Okay.
Okay, fine. If you want further, we'll discuss in finance session because we are deviating from the process. Okay. Give me 1 second. I don't know why the system is behaving like this. Let me close all these things and freshly open.
So do you have job facility? Like after that functional consultant jobs are available? Do you know anybody?
Sorry.
Job support.
Regarding job, I don't have anything. You need to search for yourself. Okay. 1 second. So if it is opportunities available in my this one, regarding this one, then there are many people are ready to join, but I don't have anything. So currently I don't have any plans to start a company or something. Because
many people are ready to join in what?
Many people are joining under me. Many people are looking. They are asking me, like many people, like I would like to join under you if it is any option. But I don't have anything. Fine. Because many people, they will start a company, fresh company. Nowadays, startup companies, I'm right. So
Okay.
I don't have any plans to start a company. So many friends, my friends started companies. Like particularly technical people, they will start companies. Because technical people, they can rule always, am I right? So if they are technical persons, one, they can recruit functional, and they are expert in from last 10 years, 15 years, so they can start. Means starting means here, suppose there is a company in suppose take the example Switzerland, Netherlands, Europe countries. There are many countries, and they have companies. They will start one company here as a startup company, and whatever they are getting work, they will assign here. Like this, there is a lot of trend is happening nowadays. Start company like with 15 members or 20 members, they will give the work, and like it is both sides plus both sides like benefitable. The reason behind Europe countries, it is the charges are in euros. Am I right? In euros. Here for the same, with the small amount, people will work. Okay, so technical persons has a lot of flexibility to start a company. Functional people, a little bit complex. But functional people actually, like in the implementations or wherever it is there, functional people are demanding a lot, because for implementation, for like product enhancement or development something, then it is a technical.
So you have a lot of contacts, the client contacts, like whoever is like want the technical people to work.
Like 2-3 members I know, but what they will do, whoever is, they know people, they will approach I mean to say, they will not take my references, because he is going to work with, he is going to make them to work. So he has his own team. He will grown up their own known persons, and he will establish.
Okay.
Fine. Now, so we have entered the dimensions. We have entered the dimensions. Now, if I'm trying to do product receipt, it is disabled. The reason behind, if you change anything, like whatever you have changed, if it is changed, that changes should be approved once again. I mean to say, it was confirmed by your manager. Once again, I need to do confirmation. Otherwise, you cannot proceed. So I have to confirm once again, because I did some changes. Now I have confirmed once again. Now let me do product receipt. So I hope it will, without any error message, it will be processed now. Order quantity. So I'm entering the purchase order number, sorry, product receipt number. So there is no exclamation mark, means it is properly it was populated. Click OK. Now it was posted. So let me open duplicate. Fine. So in the purchase agreements, we have created one purchase agreement. Let us see what happened for this purchase agreements. procurement and sourcing module, purchase agreements. So for this purchase agreement, in this I have agreement or ordered quantities 1000. In this, how many I have ordered I don't know. Like how many I have created a purchase order. Like I'm creating another purchase order now. 10 quantity. Then automatically one more purchase order will be created. One more purchase order will be created. But 1 second. The header level, I think financial dimensions will be there. This financial dimension should be modified because from the vendor it was agreement is updated. From the agreement purchase order lines will be updated. Now once again it will create problems in the new purchase order, whatever it is there, 426. So to rectify, I don't want to modify every time. I'm changing here so that next time onwards it will be populated properly. Okay, header level I have mapped. Fine. Now I have saved. So now I have like agreement 1000, but some quantity it was I have given an order. I want to see how many ordered quantity, how many product received quantity, how many invoiced quantity against this item. So to understand that one, we have fulfillment. In this 1000 is the total items agreement, remaining 975. Purchase order is created for 10, received quantity 15. It will show everything here. Understood? 1000 is the agreement quantity and the remaining quantity 975. Purchase order released 10 quantity and 15 quantity invoice received, and suppose invoice, then it will show invoiced. So the breakup you can see here. Understood?
Yeah, hello. This is 975
Hmm.
and then released 10 and received 15.
Hmm.
So means there are
Total
two POs are there.
Yeah, we have created just now another PO, am I right? 426.
Okay.
Yeah. So one PO it was created, so it is only 10. Another PO created and received. That is the reason it is received quantity.
Okay.
So yeah. So now let me close this one. This is 425. Let me open this 426 purchase order. So if you go to 426, you observe at header level once again. At header level once again it will be shown like the same 010 0. I need to change it to 013 or 014 because in the agreement it was copied already. Yeah, can you mute yourself? Someone voice noise is coming. Okay, so now we can proceed. So this is purchase agreement and purchase orders. But purchase agreements, there are another option also. This is one type of agreement. This is quantity commitment. Now I'm creating new one, another purchase order. Selecting the vendor. Suppose I will select US001 or something like US108. I'm selecting. So this is not much intelligence. This is only for reporting purpose, blanket or general purchase or something. But important is here. So earlier we have selected a product quantity commitment. Now here product value commitment. We can have product value commitment. What is this? Let us understand.
select that value option?
Yes, it is value commitment.
So I have to done on some header part setup.
No, it is like this is already available. There are 4 levels. It is level. So let me show here. There are 4 functions. One is purchase product receipt, like a product quantity commitment. In general, 90% this is the function. There is product value commitment, product category value commitment, and value commitment. This we will discuss. Now product value commitment I am selecting.
Okay.
So if I select product value commitment, this is default available. It is enum in the backend. Okay, now
the product quantity is 90%, right? Product quantity is most generic.
Product quantity is a general. Yes, exactly. It's a generic.
Okay.
Exactly. So if it is value commitment, you will enter the value. Suppose I'm entering. This is generally we will not use, but yes, we can map. Suppose 2 lakhs rupees worth of material I will purchase. Understood? Here value we are entering. So price we are not entering. We are entering net amount. That means you have agreed with your vendor. I will purchase 2 lakhs worth of this item. 2 lakhs rupees worth of items I will purchase. Okay, then we can, this is end date, expiry date must be selected. Next, release order is disabled. Any guess why release order is disabled? Just yesterday I have shown. It is on hold. Okay, always by default it will be created whenever you are creating, it will be on hold. You need to go to header level and you need to change to effective. Then this will be enabled. Okay, now if you want, you can do the confirmation. Click OK, so that it will be recorded in the system.
No, just a second. When you select a value, item should not be there, right?
No,
Why
it is
item is there?
no, product value. See, whenever I am creating, it is here. Look at this one.
Oh, it's a.
It is a
oh,
product value
okay.
commitment, product
Okay,
quantity
okay,
commitment.
cool. Sorry.
Okay. Fine. Now I can do release order. One second. Create. So purchase order was created with 427. Refresh. Actually, this is a small mistake I did it, but I will explain you. It's not like a mistake. Like whenever you are doing agreement, means there should be a discount always. That I have not mapped. So let me leave this one. I don't want this one. So agreement itself, while writing, if I am purchasing 2 lakhs worth of material, I should have some discount. This is my commitment, am I right? Otherwise, why I need to go for agreement? Fine. So I will purchase 2 lakhs rupees worth of material. Then like agreement is 10% will be discount will be given, something. Okay. Now I will do release order. This is the agreement. So I'm clicking OK. Now 428 purchase order is created. Now go to 425 purchase order. 428, sorry. Okay. In this, so now nothing is there here. So look at this one. Here also there is no discount. But if I select this item D002, look at this one. If I am selecting D002, let it be update product name. Now look at this one. I have not entered anything. Percentage is updated automatically. It will be captured. The percentage, whatever I have agreed here, agreement. Okay. So this is like a product value agreement. Okay. So we have multiple options. One is product quantity commitment, product value commitment. These are the two options. Category I will discuss tomorrow. Okay. So this is two options. Okay, fine. Now if you want, you can see here the lines, the same details. Next, let me go back here. Let me confirm. Okay, so it was confirmed. Now let me refresh. It should show the amount. Okay, it is showing the amount. Whatever it was entered something, it was deducting here. So it is exactly like quantity here, amount. Fine. Any doubt in this too? Simple. One is product quantity commitment, another one is product value commitment. Fine.
So what is the purpose of this? Like, could you tell me like how? So because they are being committed to purchase 200,000. So once the 200,000 is meeting, then this agreement expires.
Yes.
It's no value. The agreement has no value.
Yes. So then it will not process further once again in the purchase order process. Whenever if you are creating, suppose it will not. So either expiry date or amount. Once it is reached, it will not. Then you can go for another agreement. Oh, yeah.
So what is the advantage? Like what makes this desirable?
There is two there are two benefits. Like it's like both sides benefits. I mean to say both sides benefit means, suppose I'm running my business. If I don't have agreement, I can go with some other vendor or I can go with this vendor. There is options. Am I right? So so I may go with rather than vendor A, I may go with vendor B. This is my option. And to control that one, vendor is giving offer price like 10% discount. For vendor, they are getting lot of sales from me. I mean to say sales orders they are getting. Am I right? For the vendor. For me, I'm getting benefit of discount.
So what process happens in between? Like, so are we capturing the process in the ERP, like vendor communication, collaboration, and then how it happens? Like just a sales thing or like what?
Can you please elaborate what exactly you mean to say here?
Like, so we have 10, 15 vendors. We have 10, 15 vendors.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have 10, 15 vendors. So like, who is giving 10%, 15%? Are you giving a quotation? So we need discount, and then everybody submits the quotation, and you accept one thing and create a purchase agreement.
That is request for quotations. Yet to explain. I have not explained.
Yeah, but like no. I'm just giving you as an example.
This is actually so you have already a rapport with the vendor. You have already a rapport with the vendor with 3-4 vendors. Okay, vendor approached you. So why are you going for some other vendor? We will give you 10% discount. Every time I'm purchasing, suppose this is 150 rupees. I'm purchasing at $150 or something. So I'm going sometimes. So some other vendor is giving at 149. Some other is giving 148. Sometimes I will purchase from this vendor. Sometimes I will purchase from other vendor. So if you are doing business, they will observe your business. Am I right? So they are.
it is initiation from the vendor side, like 10-15 vendors, it is their due diligence to capture.
Yes, always my focus is sales. Am I right? I will try to sell as much as possible. If I'm selling maximum items to different customers, I need more purchases. If I'm purchasing more, then I can demand, or vendor may approach me. Generally vendors will approach me like, why are you going to different vendors? I will give you 10% discount. You are going to some vendor, I know, like you are purchasing from some other vendor, you are purchasing from this vendor. This is open secret, am I right? So no one can like this is not a secret. So they will come, the sales marketing people, they will come to me and they will arrange meeting and they will tell you like, you are purchasing this many, why are you going there? I will give you. Then I will debate like, so I'm getting this 145, even it is like 140 rupees. I will, like, suppose I'm getting at 145 rupees, then I will speak like that vendor is giving at 140. Definitely, am I right?
Okay, so is there any auditing, fraud checking, and then quality checking in this area? Because as a purchasing clerk, I may favor like whomever I like. They can give me personal favors and give me parties, right? So
that's why I told you like, that's why in the very first I told you like, purchase order confirmation is mandatory. Okay, and if you frankly speak, I don't want recording session this one, but I'm just opening publicly, I'm speaking here. Purchase department is the key role for any organization. Purchase department is the key role for any organization. If it is in a wrong direction, there is a heavy of misutilization of this wrong direction. That is the reason owner based companies, their owner relative only will be there in the purchase department. If you observe, this is an open secret.
okay, so it's a company internal management.
Exactly. So whoever is like a owner relative or owner close person will be there in the purchase department head. This is an open secret.
Okay.
Fine. So today we discussed about like two steps, like two processes here: product quantity commitment and product value commitment. What is this category? We'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, I'm stopping here. We'll discuss tomorrow. See you. Bye.